my Concorde at 50,000 feet doing Mach 2. Headed from El Paso to Memphis, Tennessee. There's ILS long way 9. Hope. One way or the other. We are now 241 miles out. Coming in on the west side of the airport, headed east. Runway 9 be the most reasonable runway from here. Try to put it on the ground here in a little bit. Just thought I'd pick this up here at mid-flight. Just about coming just somewhere in Oklahoma now. Actually just coming into Arkansas right now. Just leaving Oklahoma. Mr. Raider just landed his 737 in Memphis a few minutes ago.
Yep, I got you now. This is coming into Arkansas.
Yep. I just started the video up for a few minutes.
Okay.
Whether I do anything with it or not. Trying to get some views of this thing sailing along here. Get a good picture of crashing it. Waiting on those ILS, the VOR in Memphis to come on.
I'll put you down in the other room.
Okay.
Nobody will bug you.
Ain't bother me.
You were moved.
I went bye-bye. ILS VOR is on. Needle just stood up. At this point, I'll go heading bug, GPS off, nav on. I've already got the Memphis runway heading on VOR, and I'm gonna get over to it right now. This will get me over to it. Wrong direction though, it's probably going that way. Make my way over to the VOR, and then we'll go back to the ILS. 180 miles out, we got to get out. We're at 40,000 feet. I suppose we need to get headed toward the runway. Because 180 at 40,000, clip it along at the speed we clip it along, and it ain't gonna take long to change that. I'm gonna roll this back to about 380. Airspeed 380, 385, yeah. And I'm gonna start down. I'm gonna bring us down to the altitude which I'm gonna approach the airport, which actually you're supposed to stop every so many thousand feet and let it fly, cool the skin so it can all seep back together, get back to the size it's supposed to be without making drastic. If it comes down all at once, it's supposed to tear the plane up actually. But anyway, we're gonna try it. I can't get it. 45, 3 is 48. Right there is good. That's 300 feet above sea level. 45 plus 3, 360 was good enough. Now, we can turn this off. We don't need this right at this moment. Now, once we get over here on this, get this light here out, and then they're flying the planes. It shouldn't take too long. I can come down a little faster, but ain't no big hurry at it. Let's see what we got right here for us. Here it says, see what the VSR says. It's 5,000 feet a minute, what it says. I don't believe that, but that's what it says. I'll come at 35 a while. I always come down faster or slower later. This plane can handle it, whatever I do. Now I'm gonna back off one layer. Fix to open the grill up on the windshield. That's the first click of the flaps does that right there. Is all it does. And that's what we just done. I don't want to get any faster. Trying to get this down to here. Lights are in the wrong place. They're not lighting the panel like it's supposed to. I had it one time, I had them right. At night, they probably will light it some more. All right, we just caught the VOR in the Memphis. Plane's turning. All right. Coming down at 3,600 feet a minute. We're at 42,000. We're out by 130 miles. Leave it there for a while. We'll make up a difference in a hurry later, one way or the other. Now, since we are locked on to the localizer is locked on to VOR. We don't need this one now to tell us where we're at because everything is on this side. So we're going to change this one over to the ILS, even though it'd be a while before it comes on. And I'll set that right there so it'll tell me when it comes on. Next thing I do is get down to approach altitude and slow it down. Right now we're coming down through 39,000 at 3,500 feet a minute. Distance is still over 100. I'm gonna drop this a little faster. I think it could use it right now. I'm gonna bring the flaps or the nose cone down one click more. And I'm gonna slow this to 340. Slow it down a little bit. Now this right here shows it's still over from there. Let's see if it keeps coming down or what it's doing. It's coming down, that's good. As long as that's slowing down, we're dropping off. That's what I want. But it ain't slowing down any more drag. Going through 33,000. This is 107 miles out. See what the VSR is saying now. It's down to 36, okay. I can live with that. As soon as the ILS comes on, we'll shift over to the runway heading on ILS, start preparing for ILS landing. Calibrate my instruments, make sure they're where they belong. 93 miles out. 9 minutes. They say, well, what am I doing turning so much? Let me get back to that and look at it. That's alright. As long as it's right here, it's alright. We're good shot. In fact, it's coming back around toward it right now. See it turning that way. Slowing down good. I'm gonna slow this down some more here. 80 something miles out, and altitude is at 27,000. Now let's let it go like it's going a while. I've got too much fuel on board, that's a fact. Well, I hadn't checked it, but I know I have, because more than likely loaded up full and I forgot to adjust it. So we like to handle the weight as we set it down. Still a little bit faster there, but not much. We'll be slowing down here in a few minutes. In fact, now it's time to start trying to get it down there. So let's get down to about 240, even a little less. Get under 250 before we get to, that's 20, not 10, silly. Guess I could stay at 280 here. 260, 270, 280, somewhere in there. I forgot if I was trying to slow down by 20,000, not 10,000. Let's go to 10,000 on that at the time. Leave it right there. Everything's alright. Drop under 20. 60 miles out. Come down a little faster, so I can be on. Still gonna be a little high. I'm gonna slow it down some more. Bring it down to about 240, like I was talking about. Throttle position just started buzzing. I'm gonna let it buzz. Auto throttle called it. I'm not ready to do any more of this, even though it won't be long. $18,000 feet. 18,000. Get everything calibrated out now. Well, if I get the right button, quit that. I ain't worried about the buzzer. I know why, sir. Still coming down. 60 miles out. Slowing down a little more. About 200 be alright for now. $14,000. I'm still high for the distance. Fixed to go into landing profile. I meant I need to be under the airspeed of. I think I am under it. I'm trying to verify it. Come on, eyes. No, I ain't either. Slowing down. Slowing down. 190. Put a little drag on this situation. There we go. Uh, 51 miles out. It's coming on to 8,000 now. I can slow this down. I ain't got to come down so fast anymore. Come on back up there. Come on back up there. Come on back up there. Let the engines catch up too while we're at it. Everything is in landing profile. I'm going to drop this to 85, 185. And let it go at that right there for a few minutes. Let the engines catch up, everything balance out. Now we're under the 250 permanently. We was sliding, getting past it. I hadn't looked at it. Had some drag out, but not enough. I can't remember. 180 used to be bottom. Seemed like me I got lower out here the last few times, but might have got to 140, but didn't land the profile. But I was leery about that because I know 180 used to lose it after that. We may try to get a little lower while we've been doing it. Gets out of hand, we'll lose it. If we stay at that, I don't have to worry about losing it too much. We're still looking for our ILS, which we're still 20 miles out past at the moment. Look like we're leveling off. We done got down there. We are coming up on, coming up on 4,000, 4,800. We finna level off. Start sucking fuel now, but we can afford that. We need to suck some. Still looking for the ILS, which is, like I say, around 20 miles or so off yet. Once we get it, we'll get over on it and start coming in. Hope the visibility, I hope, is good enough to see what we got here now. Pull this up to here. Everything is, nose is down, flaps that's pulled down all the way, no more to be had. A little drag tail wheel after the back, just in case we get it up there, that's what it's for. Keep you wearing the end of it out. If you have to get up that much, you'll catch it. Here we go. I can't do an outside view landing. I could record it on Microsoft and then change it around, but with this software, it don't give me that option, I don't think, to give two views at once, or if I'm not inside, I wouldn't be able to land it. I've got to be in there. I can land it outside, but might not be light enough. I might not be light enough anyway, to be honest with you. I'm hoping I am. Lights are all on. Bring this up here where I had it. Put these three pieces back up where I can watch them. Whoop, I got, well, that's right, that's there. Get this down here, but a little easier to watch down here on eye level. I'll just cover benches up. I ain't gonna need those right now. This right here, right there. That way I get everything there where I can look at it without looking up. Anyway, try that right there. We're at 4,800 feet. 093 heading into the VOR at Memphis, 37 miles out, doing 185. Full landing profile, ready to touch down when we get there. A little early, but I had to slow it down, so that's what I used. Coming in here in a little bit. Alright. So far for now. 34 miles out. waiting on ILS anytime now. He's now to within the next 24 miles. Not 24, next 15 miles it was. It'll be on before then. ILS 109.50. Runway 9, Memphis, Tennessee. We're fairly well overcast at this altitude, look like. Not a real good thing. Maybe we'll be able to see the runway when we get there before it gets too bad. Oh, 30 miles out. Anytime now. Waiting on that needle right there to stand up. That right there to start squawking. Talking to me in Morse code. I'm slowing down that 180 right there. A little bit of a wind there going on. I don't know what direction exactly. I hadn't checked it. See if I can get this down low enough to salvage it, but if not, just one of them things. We do have the VA card running. Overspeed maximum of 284, and that was under 10, so it's where a while ago when I was sliding, I wasn't paying attention. I just saw that come up. ILS is on. We are locked on the ILS now. When that come on, put that note, that goes out, you are on. You're locked on. So this gets headed to it by itself. If it hadn't went out, I'd had to turn into it myself manually. But it went out, so it means it's already got it. Turn that off. This is right. That's right. We don't have DME. I'm gonna go back to the VR on nav2, and we got VME on nav2, which is not exactly right, about a mile difference, but it's all right. All right. I'm waiting on the ILS markers to come up. .3 miles out. Still doing 180. 4,500 feet level, flying toward the airport. Localizer's coming over. It's active. I don't have to worry about waiting on it getting active. It was active the minute that light went out. Go right there. Well, if I quit, hit the wrong button. That's what I want right there. Everything's all right. All right, our diamonds are up and active. They are moving. We'll set our approach. I'm gonna drop this 5 more, but I'm gonna really pay close attention to that. I can't remember. I'm thinking I've been down to 140 in landing profile, but I'm not sure. Maybe mistaken. My mind says it won't get down there, but yet it seems like I have been there. Used to, it wouldn't a long time ago. Other plane I had wouldn't get down there. I think this one fly at 140 level, I think. I'm scared to get down there because I'm not sure. Once you lose it, it's too late to try to catch it. This thing, I think. All right, we're on the glide slope, headed down. I'm gonna go through the motion for auto spoilers, but I don't believe it's got them. A little under the glide slope, still slipping. I'm gonna go back to 180. I don't like the looks of it already. Engine's coming back up. Altitude's coming back up. Almost at 180. I done made my decision. But now when it breaks over, it always gets off. It might have done the same thing if I hadn't moved. I did hear the engine pick up, which means it needed it. Climbing back. Get my keyboard ready to turn the autopilot off the time comes. Auto manual throttle set at about 50%. Online. Looking good. Now we need some visibility of the airport. Got clouds in the distance, thunder and lightning. I do see the airport through the clouds. I expect it to get to be more invisible before I get there, at least for a while. It always does. If you got clouds, they always look like it's going to clear up, and all at once you back in them. Then it should clear up enough to get me down. Now we're running a little above glide slope, but that's normal too. And you always have a gust out here around Memphis. The other runway, north runway, is bad about having them about this far out. We're at 5 miles. Getting pretty close, actually. Need to take over to about 500 feet, if not a little quicker. The wind is a little rough. I don't like that. That could cost me this flight easy enough. Back online, altitude wise, dead on. Still popping. See, it's winds are popping me around. You can't hold it totally right. I believe there's enough pressure there to keep it losing it. I could stand that to let off a little. Swear I could.
1,000.
Don't need that wind doing that when I go
1,000.
1,000.
Don't sink.
He
Don't
says
sink.
pay attention, you're going down.
Don't sink.
But we're supposed to be going
Don't
down.
sink.
Looks good so far. See, I told you to
Don't
clear up
sink.
and fog back up.
Don't
What just
sink.
happened?
Don't
Now I
sink.
can't see nobody.
Don't sink.
I am 3 miles
Don't
out
sink.
and cannot see the runway.
Don't sink.
I know it's
Don't
there
sink.
though. I'm not worried about that part. I'm a little
Don't
low,
sink.
not hurting.
Don't
Ground
sink.
effects starting to catch me too.
Don't sink.
500.
Don't sink.
I'll fix to take over. I don't see the airport.
Don't sink.
Come on, give
Don't
it to me.
sink.
400.
Don't sink. Don't
I've
sink.
got control. There's the airport.
sink.
Get yourself back up there.
Approaching minimum.
Don't
Get
sink.
yourself back up there a little.
Don't
Throttle
sink.
off.
Minimum 200. 100.
100,
50. 40.
50,
30.
40,
20.
30,
10.
20.
We're down, whatever we done. Pretty bounced a little, but that first down's what counts. Second one don't count. How heavy was it? Don't think it's too bad. Even though a little quicker than I planned. Get off here and turn the card in, and I'll see what I've done on it. And I'll get over that way a little. Park over there, park it up. I got to try to get that thing out of my way. Park right over here in the open space. Right there is good enough. Alright. We're down. Let's get rid of this equipment. Put it all back in the suitcase. Go through with it. Now, lock the brakes. At that point, the car can be turned in. And we taxied, we landed, bounced, I knew that. Touchdown at 470. I'll buy that in this plane. That's a good one in this plane, the way I see it. Could have stood been lighter, but like I said, it did touch down a little ahead of what I had planned. That's all right. We did bounce. Touch back down at 108. Yep. That was better there when that was after the bat. Didn't bounce high enough to get any speed again. There's the one that counts first touchdown. 470. All right, that's it. Turn this thing in and file the power rip. Stop the video. This is a town dog. I'm back out here. This was an approach to Memphis. I was leaving out of El Paso to Memphis. Picked it up in about 300 miles out, a little less, and did an approach into Memphis, ILS and Concord. This is town dog, and I'll be gone. Bye-bye. Catch you later. I'm going to put this up. I can find my